This film is a dramatization intended to demonstrate the potential impact of an attack by 8 to 10 terrorists on a nuclear weapon storage site, and some examples of measures that could be taken to effectively counter such a threat. The past security posture of a 7-foot chain-link fence topped with barbed wire and recently added perimeter alarm systems was adequate to combat the historic threat. In this site, roving patrols have been positioned along the perimeter to compensate for inoperative lighting, a condition which the intruders will attempt to take advantage of. However, the perimeter is alarmed, both at the fence and in the outer clear zone. At about this point, the intruders activate the outer alarm sensors. The Alarm Control Center operator notifies Central Security Control, on-site security personnel, and the security response forces. At this point, the intruders activate the fence disturbance alarm sensors. Both the nearest roving patrol, as well as the initial response force, quickly approach the intruders and effect their apprehension. These same facilities are more vulnerable to an attack by 8 to 10 terrorists, armed and well-trained. The roving patrol is eliminated by a sniper firing from a concealed position. At the same time, 2 other members of the terrorist group openly attack the unprotected guard position. The initial security response force is quickly eliminated by fire from a concealed terrorist machine gun. Concurrent with the ongoing ground attack, 2 terrorists land inside the site via a stolen or rented helicopter and approach the nearest weapon storage structure. These scenes demonstrate the vulnerability of a weapon storage structure to an attack using shaped charges on the door hinges. Total elapsed time of 10 minutes. 8 terrorists could have penetrated a site and gained access to a U.S. nuclear weapon. Means of accomplishing site improvements could include double fences topped with barbed tape and stabilized on the bottom with rigid bars or concrete, protected guard, and increased protection and firepower for response forces. The approaching terrorists are challenged by site security personnel. Meanwhile, covering fire is provided by two terrorists concealed in trees nearby. An alarm is initiated, and at the same time, a pre-recorded challenge is broadcast along the perimeter from a public address system.
Halt! You are entering a restricted area. If you continue, you will be shot.
Upon completing the penetration of the outer perimeter barrier, the two terrorists are eliminated by machine gun fire from the protected guard position. Meanwhile, the initial response force arrives in a protected vehicle, deploys, and brings fire to bear upon the attacking terrorists. The approaching terrorist helicopter is eliminated by machine gun fire from the protected security force vehicle. The remaining two terrorists, having been held down by return fire from site security personnel, are outflanked and apprehended by additional response forces.